Oh. Well, there you are. Magoo, you on Papa's lap? We out sitting on the front porch. Enjoying the sunshine, you and Papa? Oh, okay. Well, hello there, friends and family. We're back. And we've been off YouTube for a few days. Sorry about that. We've been trying to catch up on a lot of things. And we made some progress. Not as much as we would have liked. Had a couple of other issues jump on in there, and we had to divert our attention for a little bit. But we're going to be back. I'm not going to say I'm going to do a video every day, but we'll try to do at least 2 or 3 a week, and as many more as we can fit in. Won't we, Magoo? Huh, Magoo? Where's Cleo? I ain't seen Cleo today. Or Elrod. You keeping them run off? Just keep Papa all to yourself? Huh? You like Trixie? Trixie won't let y'all in, so you ain't letting no other kitties in the yard? Huh? Big old yawn. Just a big baby. But I thought I'd take you around for a walk. And then we're going to look at some of the blessings and that we've received over the last week and a half, 2 weeks. Now we can't get to all of them because some of them are still obviously quarantined. I know some of you say spray them all off with alcohol wipes and all that. No, I'd rather them just do the time than me, you know, use up my alcohol and my wipes and everything when I don't got to. So you just have to forgive me. That's just the way I am. So, me, Magoo here, and y'all, we're just gonna take a walk around first. Oh, Magoo, you're killing me, boy. You're killing me. Come on, little buddy. Come on, let's take a walk on the wild side. It's a beautiful day. Whew, and that's why I came out here today. Enjoy this day some. Because for the past 3 days, most of that, we've been indoors. Trying to get things situated. And then, like all things, we had an issue crop up with the house where the electrical problem in the bathroom with the light fixture of all things. Had to get that sorted out. Wire in a new switch and put some new wiring in. And I'm more than capable of doing it all. It's just difficult sometimes getting stuff, especially now, considering everything. But this is the first time I've been around out here in the last day or so to even look at a little bit of stuff I got planted, of course. Kentucky Wonder Beans, they're coming along. Gotta hit them with a little bit of a fertilizer. Most likely tomorrow morning. What do you say, Magoo? Magoo, I can't stand here and pet you all day. No, I can't. Come on, you can walk with Papa. Come on, you can be my little garden buddy. And of course this side over here is doing good too. Now I still haven't planted my mid-season rattlesnake pole beans. Those will go in as soon as the daffodil greenery dies back. And we'll be planting them up in that front bed along the driveway. Then potatoes still ain't poked their heads up through the dirt yet. But that's okay. White potatoes, and that's something you need to understand. White potatoes, they're a little bit slower going than the red potatoes. Red potatoes will sprout, poke up through that ground a lot faster. But I'm sure they will. You just got to give them time. And a little old raised bed. We're still waiting on the radish seed to dry. Oh, the onions, they're still doing fine. And you can see the ones that we stuck in there from the ends continue to grow. and that. No problems. And you know, that's a little fun thing to do with the kids. And I got a couple of more projects we're going to be doing for the kitties here a little bit later on during this week or next week. But not a whole lot special to look at out here. I just enjoy walking around, looking to see what there is to see. The dewberries and blackberries, well, they're about done for the year. I picked a couple yesterday afternoon, and as luck would have it, Magoo found us one right there. They might be small, Magoo. Oh, look at that other one you found, Magoo. See him right there? Thank you. Oh yeah. There's another tiny one. There y'all go. Fingers are getting all purple now, Magoo. But as you can see, they're about finished up. So, I mean, it was no big deal to mow the grass and get everything back tidy. It was time. Magoo and the kitties, they love the high grass, but they also love it when I mow it. Especially Trix. And more of these radishes. Ooh, I got lots of greens. Lots of look who jumps up there. You old camera hog. Don't put your butt in the picture. Look, this ain't the Magoo channel. Come on. Get on down, little buddy. Oh. Let me check the radishes up under here. Oh yeah. There's one right there. Oh, there's coming along nicely. Yep. There's another nice one down in there. Magoo. You're knocking the camera. There's a bunch of them down in there, Magoo. Okay. You're not going to have it any other way. And there's a couple nice ones down in there too. You big old spoiled brat. And lettuce is all starting to pop up now. If I can keep Magoo out of it. Trying to teach a kitty about gardening. I'm telling you. I just got them trained to find dewberries and blackberries. Now we're trying to teach them about stay out of the planters. So far, he's doing okay. He hasn't dug in them again. Come on, Magoo. Let's walk around the front porch. We got to go head on inside anyway. Okay? We were just taking a small walkabout today. Just get a little bit of exercise. It's been a windy day. It's been beautiful though. Sunny, clear skies. Only about 70, 71. Can't ask for no better than that. Of course, they say this is the end of that. Tomorrow, 89. Then we go up to the low 90s. They say we won't see the 70s again come late fall. Well, there you have it. Well, Magoo, while you're out here napping in the sun, I think I'll go on inside and get the rest of this here video in progress for the people. You know, my friends and family. Okay? So you keep an eye on the packages there. And once I get finished talking to all of our friends and family, I'll be back out. Love on you some more, okay? Okay. I love you. You little papa. You're talking more. That's always a good sign. Come on. Okay, the first blessing I'd like to share with y'all. This is just some of it. This is just some of the perishable that was sent. And this was sent to me by Amy down in southern Florida. And you can see she sent it all. And she just didn't send it. She actually got with a taxi driver to go shopping here locally. And get this, and this isn't all of it, we'll go through it all. This is just some of the perishable goods that this taxi driver went around and bought and brought to me Sunday, May the 3rd. And you can tell she's watched my videos and paid close attention. Green onions, bananas, cucumbers. There were actually 3. I've used 1. A head of cabbage because I'd said I was out. Squash. I mean, all of you know I make a special squash dish, and there's a video to that. Tomatoes. Butter. Salted because I use salted instead of unsalted. Pepper jack cheese. Some of my favorite cheese. Even, look at this, 4 packages of sour cream. Because here again, I'd said I was out. 3 packages of pepperoni. A large package, which this is actually a sub kit. It makes 14 ham and turkey subs. Now, she also sent some Black Forest ham. Nearly 2 pounds. Now, me, Trixie, and Kitty Krew, we've already consumed it. But look at this squash. Yellow squash, my favorite. Zucchini squash, but there was even more. But some of it was so perishable, I had to eat what I could and process the rest. She had this taxi driver purchase 2 nice ripe pineapples. Whew, boy, were they good. Plus, I processed basically 1.5 and put in the freezer. Then 2 quarts of fresh strawberries. They were giant strawberries. I ate about 1/2 quart, and then I sliced up the rest. I also froze them, keep them from spoiling. And I'll be processing some of what you see in front of you here right now. But it didn't stop there. She also sent a bag of bulb yellow onions. Yep, sure did. And I'll just show you. She sent some of my favorite clementines. Of course, I'm the only one here to eat them, and I have been. So as far as fresh fruits and vegetables, Amy took real good care of me. And I've probably been eating better here in the last week or more than I've ate since I've retired. Because I'm real frugal with my food. But there was so much more to this blessing. But like I said, there was so much more. She even had that driver pick up a couple of loaves of fresh bread for me. And hey, any of y'all who watched that video where I was thinking about breaking my isolation, and I went through needs and wants, and most of what I was saying was a need was actually a want. And I told a story about making a Hershey bar last for weeks. Just break off one of those little rectangles. And you can see it right there in this picture of s'mores. She even sent 2 packages with 6 each full-size Hershey bars. I'll be enjoying them for quite some time. Can't thank Amy enough. But then she made sure Trixie and the Kitty Krew were going to be well taken care of. 2 packages of Temptation treats, their favorite brand. Of course, now they also like that party mix that Naomi sent. 32 cans of Trixie's favorite pate right here. She just loves pate. She's not much of a chunk or flaky. She will eat it, but we all know Trixie's picky. And then a nice big 13.5 pound bag of Meow Mix. Another one of Trixie's and the Kitty Krew's favorites. So she's got Kitty Krew fixed up. But then also, she had the driver purchase 2 large Purex laundry soap. I mean, the same brand I use. So I'm sure she spied the Purex sitting on the floor in front of my washing machine. But when you think about the effort that it took to not only think about these things, you can tell she watches the videos and pays real good attention. I was actually quite surprised because she got everything that I'd mentioned in several of my previous videos. And then attention to detail. She's seen things in the videos that I would have never thought people would have noticed. And she put all that together and had a taxi driver do the shopping and deliver it to me Sunday morning. And when he knocked on the door, I probably hadn't been awake more than 3 to 5 minutes, was just fixing my coffee. And you know how you are in those first few minutes. You're sort of groggy, stumbling around, or at least that's me. And I stumbled to the door just in time to see him about to get in his car. I tried yelling at him because I wanted to thank him, and I would have tipped him. But he just drove on off. I don't even think he saw me. But the entire front porch was covered, as you might suspect. And like I say, some of what you haven't seen has already been eaten or has been processed to preserve it. Which I might add, I'm slap out of refrigerator space and freezer space. But I'll be showing you another blessing that I received from another young lady that put it over the top as far as freezer space. But I just thought this blessing was very special. All blessings are special, and I appreciate them. And this one here, just like so many of them, have brought me to tears and have just stunned me. That the graciousness and outpouring of kindness from my viewers and the community at large. And I was in no way of starving to death, but as you can tell, this truly makes life so much easier staying here on the home place. And I know thank you is never enough, but other than say thank you, we truly appreciated it, Amy. The only other thing I can do is continue on with the videos, try to help people as I can, and continue on with life. And to that end, we're going to do our darn best to do that. So, there's more to show you with the next blessing. Oh, I almost forgot one thing. She even thought of the birds. 2 bags of wild bird feed for the birds. So not only was I taking care of Trixie and the Kitty Krew, but the whole wild bird crew, they're going to be eating fine for the next couple of months to be sure. So the next thing to come out of quarantine was this large box right here. It was actually delivered on the 29th. You know, Mr. Tom, he tries to keep things in quarantine at least 5 to 7 days. Sometimes I lose track. I'm just getting old. Got a lot going on too. Trying to still work on the house, cars. Trying to put some kind of food plans in. And, of course, do videos as much as I can for all of you out there, my friends, my family. And that, keep y'all occupied during these horrid times we're facing. But anyway, we got this nice large box. And it got sitting around for 9 days in quarantine. I stacked stuff on top of it, to be honest. But let's break it open and see what we got, and maybe who sent it to us. So, that was an awful large box. But this is what was in it. Here's one of those big number 10 cans of Van Camp's pork and beans and tomato sauce. Ooh, those are going to come in quite handy. We're going to add those underneath the shelves over here in the kitchen to some of our, what I tend to call medium to long-term food storage. And that. And you know, a little story there about pork and beans. A lot of people say the Winchester is what settled the West. Well, might have been the Winchester, but it was also pork and beans. You can look that up. Cowboys been eating pork and beans, ranch hands, farm hands, ever since the pioneering days. And then, 6-pack of Pearl's pitted black olives. Here again you can tell this person has been watching my videos. Knows I just love black olives. But then they sent me some of this here. Bonnie Mayman cherry preserves. And these are from France. Ooh, those are going to be good on the morning toast. I'm going to tell you that. And then, big old fine jar of Skippy Natural Creamy. Now I've actually had Skippy Natural Creamy. And out of all the natural ones, Skippy is my preference. Here again, they took care of Trixie and the Kitty Krew. Got the pate going here with some of their favorites. Super Supper. Oh, they all just think Super Supper is great. I'm not sure what all they put in that stuff. And then some meaty pate with real chicken. And some meaty pate with real chicken and tuna. So definitely got all Trix's favorites there. And you know one thing about the Kitty Krew is they're not like Trixie. They'll eat anything you put in front of them. And they're just thrilled to death. Especially Magoo, Cleo, and Elrod. They don't care. They're sort of like me. Food's food. But then, of course you can see I've already broke into these. Because I just love butter cookies. And I've seen these at Walmart. And I don't know if all of y'all remember back when they used to have the Pepperidge Farm stores in the malls. Maybe they still do. I haven't been to a mall in forever. And I do mean forever. Used to love going in those stores. Just the smells. And they used to have another one. Can't really remember. But it was all the meat, sausage at Hickory Farms. Maybe it was Hickory Farms. Used to love going into them as well. But these are some fine butter cookies. I just love them. And they're got chess piece designs on them. I guess that's why they call them chessmen. Thought about making up a little chessboard out of a piece of cardboard and seeing if all the cookies actually had enough of the different symbols like pawns, knights, queen, king, rooks, because I play chess. In fact, I enjoy it. But this was a great blessing too. Now, I looked in the box for a note, and somebody in the comments may have told me at one time. I do know this was shipped out of Alex City, just 43 miles to the north of where I live. Now, I'm so appreciative. I'll be adding some of these here black olives to the next salads I make. And homemade pizzas. Of course, Kitty Krew. They'll be all over that pate. Now I have to be trying out cherry preserves, especially on the morning toast. Now, being proud to be a Southerner and being born a Southerner is two different things. I still tend to go with toast here at the house. Now, if I'm out away from the house, I would occasionally buy one of those breakfast biscuits. They're quite tasty. Not very often, though. So thank you for this blessing. And I'm sure the Kitty Krew and Trix thank you too. Of course, they'll have more to say towards the end of this video. So then, one day last week, these showed up. 4 more boxes. Yep. So we're going to have to cut them on open, break them open, because they're finally out of their quarantine period as well. Get them up on the counter, and let's see what someone was so kind and generous to send me and the Kitty Krew. So hold on. Let me get everything out, and we'll go through it. Sort of like Christmas every day around here this past week. Well, past 2 weeks really. This one got me laughing a little bit, not because of what it is, but because how well it matches what it said on the gift receipt inside. A gift for you. Enjoy your gift from the Kitty Krew friends. And this is exactly perfect for the Kitty Krew. Look here, Friskies, tender and crunchy combo. Let me show you something. Come right over here. And what's this one say? Friskies, tender and crunchy combo. This was actually the Kitty Krew's last bag of dry food that I got specifically for them. So there again, this particular viewers, they're watching the videos and paying attention because they nailed it. Now, like I say, the Kitty Krew will eat just about anything. But you know, all kitties have favorites, just like dogs. They have their favorite eats, just like we people do. Some things we'll eat. We don't necessarily crave it or desire it, but we'll eat it. Other things, woo, we just can't wait till the next time we have them. You know, it's sort of like sitting down, have some of Mama's famous chicken and dumplings, or moist tender meatloaf that Mr. Tom makes, or that delicious ribeye steak hot off the grill. So, you know, when it all comes down to basics, we're all animals. Of course, we're humans. They're kitties and they're dogs. Sometimes I think they're more human than some humans. But then here, poultry. Woo, they'll love this. And it's got fillets, meaty bits, shreds. Now, like I said, Trixie, this ain't her favorite, but she's got plenty. Kitty Krew was getting a little slim, but this is definitely gonna run them over the top. Ooh, and they'll be getting some of this for the evening dinner tonight. Well, they already got tender and crunchy combo opened up over there. But I'll break open one of these cans and mix it in too. They'll have a fine dinner tonight. I'll try to catch them on video if they'll show up and put it in the next one. Can't thank y'all enough. The Kitty Krew friends, whoever that is. And while I was looking at this, I noticed there's a place where you can scan it. Just a little funny side note here. You might think Mr. Tom had a smartphone, right? Nope. I still have my old flip phone that I've had since 2012. You might say, well, I thought you was one of them highfalutin smart engineers. Oh, I am. But I'm a little bit different in my personal life. Yeah, I do got state-of-the-art computers sitting in the den. And I have had state-of-the-art phones. But back when I was working, I had a company phone. It was a smartphone. Tracked me anywhere I went, anywhere in the world. I also had a corporate phone, which was direct phone to the major automotive manufacturers in the world. Kia, Hyundai, General Motors, Ford. Yep. That's what it was for. And I had those two every hour I was managing the company at work. And then my company phone had to be beside me or on me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then I had my personal phone. I never upgraded it. Can you imagine going through life with 3 phones and what that must have entailed? Ooh. Just the phones, not counting multiple email accounts. And it's all because of that. Why? When I got home, I tended to shy away from technology. But once again, I'd like to say thank you to the Kitty Krew friends for this. And I'll try to catch their thanks on video for y'all as well. So from them and Mr. Tom, thank you ever so much. And know, they'll be well fed, and I'm sure very appreciative and loving for this fine blessing to them this day. Thank you. Now y'all, I want you to look at all this meat that a viewer sent me. And this is from Omaha Steaks. And here again, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I bought meat from time to time from Omaha Steaks. Thoroughly enjoy it. I thoroughly enjoy it, and I normally wait till they have something on sale because it's pricey. But this viewer here, and her name is Cher, and she sent this down to us. And this basically put the packing to the freezer. We're definitely out of freezer space. But let me get the paperwork and just tell you what all she was so kind to send old Mr. Tom. So what we have here is there are actually 8 6-ounce burgers here, but just not any burgers. These are brisket burgers right there. And then 2 packages of sausage, kielbasa. Ooh, that's going to be mighty fine. And some jambalaya. And I tend to throw it in my gumbo too, sorry. Or sauerkraut, but I think that's going to be too fine for sauerkraut sausage. And then 2 New York strips. Right there. 10 ounce. Oh my. I can already tell you, I've had them before. That's some mighty fine eating. As all this meat is, look at that thing. That's going to grill up so nice. Give it just a slight marinade. Whew. And then finally, a pound of thick sliced applewood bacon. Oh my. This is special occasion food, folks. Now, she might have not meant it for that, but that's what I've always done with the finer meats that I've purchased. You know, they're for those times when you want to savor the experience. So you remember it, because that's what makes them special. So thank you ever so much, Cher. And it came with this cute little card. And she did have something to say in it, but one thing I thought was cute that she did say in it, and I'll leave the rest for my own personal preview, was that she used one of my favorite sayings, that it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure things out. And what she said is that it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out your address. Laugh out loud. But I am truly grateful for this, as I have been for all the blessings that I've showed you here today. Now this by no means is all of them, or even half of them. But I'm going to talk about that at the end of this video. But let me get this back in the freezer, because I had it stuck in every little nook and cranny. And then we'll come back and talk a little bit more out on the porch. Maybe the Kitty Krew will be there. Oh, and just so you know, I'm not fibbing to you. Yep, Mr. Tom's 35 cubic foot upright freezer is jam-packed. Because, like I've told you, I stay prepared. And I got prepared for this. Now, there were some holes in this, but because of viewers like Cher and others, all the holes are pretty much gone, as you can see. And the one above the refrigerator is in the same condition, trust me. So Mr. Tom ain't gonna starve. Thank you ever so much to all of you. You just don't know what it means to me. So yes, we're out here with the Kitty Krew, or at least two of them. There's my Cleo right there. And she's looking better. Trying to fatten her up. Give her a can of wet food every day, maybe two. And of course, there's the Magoo. Always my companion. And of course, Trixie's pouting just inside the door. And of course, I would let her out. But you saw how that went the last time. Not good. Did it, Cleo? She's still not accepting. Not at all. So what y'all guys think about them treats? Yep. What do you say, Cleo? What'd you say, huh? You happy? Are you happy? You're just so happy you're gonna rub the pole, ain't you? I know Magoo, he's happy. Yep, that's Trix in there. I know. You two just ain't getting along, are you? I sure would appreciate it if you would. So y'all, there we have it for this blessing video. Now if you didn't see what you've sent, you may be thinking, well, mine should have already been there. I can only do so much in one video, and as it is, once I finish this one, this will be 35-45 minutes long. And it's been taking YouTube a long time to upload. I mean, 30-minute video, you're looking at a good 2 hours plus. An hour video, like I tend to do because I ramble on so much, you're talking sometimes 3 to 4.5 hours of upload time. And all during that time, you got to make sure your computer stays up and active and the download's not interrupted. Or the upload, that is, not the download. Because if it is, then you get to start all over, like I've had to do some nights when you see the video coming out in the wee hours of the morning. But I am so thankful for all of y'all. When I put out that video about learning how to receive blessings, and I need to work on that because I always feel awkward. I still feel somewhat awkward. You know, when I said I was going to work on that and I was going to be more accepting, I thought, you know, like I said, some cards and letters, and that would come some small gifts, like what Naomi sent. I never in my wildest dreams imagined what has been delivered here in the last 2 weeks. It's just truly been amazing, simply unbelievable and overwhelming. And it really chokes me up at times that people that personally do not know me in real-time life, I think the kids call it IRL on their phones. I don't do much texting. In real life, it's just been extremely touching. And the words thank you, and you're so kind and gracious, and I thank you for your thoughtfulness and all the care you put into the gifts that you sent, don't seem enough. And all I'm doing is putting out videos, sharing my life with all of you out there. Just like the channel, I never thought I'd ever see over 100, 200 subscribers at best. Now I think there's 12,560 some odd of you out there, which are members of this channel as well as me. I mean, what you say in the comments a lot of times directs where videos go and what I do. Not all the time. Sometimes I truly believe God himself directs the videos. Hey, Cleo, you want to come up here from some special lovings? Didn't see Cleo yesterday, so she's got to snuggle up there in the crotch underneath my arm and my thigh there and just relax. But, and of course, guess who's trying to climb up my back? Yeah, that would be Magoo, because guess who's in his lap? Cleo. Oh God, see, here comes Magoo trying to get in on the action. So you can tell, these two members of the Kitty Krew, oh, they're really happy. They're just digging their claws in. You know how kitties do when they're happy. They gotta knead you some, like a loaf of bread. But anyway, folks, I'm truly humbled. Honestly, I am. And what has transpired over the last couple of weeks, you know, the situation here, with you doing what y'all have done, not only in your gifts and your blessings, but in your comments, your thoughts and your prayers, have made life all the different for me. And I wish, you know, I could do the exact same for you. And you know this, if anybody's in true need out there, and I can help in some kind of way, I may not have much, you let me know. I'll see what I can do. I truly will. Now back on the email front, I think I'm almost finished with May the 4th. Considering I started out on April 20th. And I'll be, as soon as this video starts uploading, I'll be back working on that email. So try not to be too critical of me. I will get to yours. I will read it. And if nothing more, I'll give you a little response. Some deserve far more than that. And I do take the time to spend with those. So y'all, as you can see, we got a lap here full of kitties. Got old Magoo. Well, he's not happy because Cleo's got more lap than he does. You can see little Cleo. She's curled up on that leg, trying to go to sleep with Papa. So y'all, until I see you on the next video, y'all take care out there. Stay safe. Take all precautions. Remember, pray for those in our community, especially those in special need and with special problems. Pray for our nation, our essential workers, those who have no other choice to work, and all that live upon our planet, that maybe in a day come soon, this will be eradicated from the earth. So y'all, now you can see who's up here done pushed Cleo off. The Magoo. Huh. You up here with Papa? Yeah. You the one. You the one. You the one. He's the one. Of course, you might not know it, but Magoo's saying thank you too. Aren't you, Magoo? Yep. So we got to do with the afternoon water. So like I say, till I see you on the next video, y'all take care, stay safe, and God bless each and every one of you. Till next time, goodbye for now. Guys, you want to go with me, go do some water? Huh? Let me see if Trixie wants to go. Trixie, you want to go? You want to go? Trix, you just gonna sit in there and be stuck up? Okay. So we gotta get back in that living room, start organizing after our water, okay? Okay, well, I'm gonna go water. You ready, Magoo? Let's go get her done, okay? Yeah, I know you'll come. See? He's right behind me. Come on, Magoo. You ready? Well, trust me. He'll be coming. Oh, here it comes. Later, all.